let me tell you a story. So here I was, just minding my own business. Went out of nowhere with no prompts, no nothing. I was just enjoying a roguelike dungeon, having a good old time. Went out of nowhere. Iskel. He says, so how's the microwave? Innocent eyes, over. What about it? Nothing. Cheeky face, over. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. What about it? Just a good old Swedish joke, he says. Now, I spent a lot of time with Anderzel, guys. A lot of time. He never once joked about his microwave. So I don't know about that. Been microwaving any lapis lately, over. Nope. It is fun to microwave lapis and redstone and stuff, though, over. Maybe you should. Could he be any more obvious? Okay, in a bit. I'm in a roguelike dungeon. So I just got back from that. Maybe it will get you high, over. Now, I don't condone drug use, Iskiel, if that's what you're implying. Cheeky face. And yeah, anyways. Unless it's prescription, of course. So, the intellectual side of me says, stay away, get away from it. But the curious side of me, I gotta check it out, right? So, check out my fat loot, by the way. Oh my goodness. Those roguelike dungeons are actually pretty fun. I got another thing here. Ooh, yeah. So, I did a thing here too, by the way. I was getting tired of not being organized, so I made a satchel kind of for various different categories, like I do in my vanilla series, just so I can find stuff easier, and I have it all on me. By the way, check this out. This is something that happens to me quite often. I don't know why. If I stay logged on too long, some of the textures turn purple. And look at my trees, man. These trees. We got rails. I think that's prismarine, chorus fruits, pumpkins. I gotta relog, basically. But I guess we'll check this out before we do. Otherwise I lose the chat, right? Okay, so let's grab some redstone. We'll convert that, I guess. What do we toss? I don't think we need that. Okay, let's head downstairs. And we'll see what's so funny about the microwave. So, I wonder what he means by get you. Oh. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, so I got him last episode with this trap thing. I don't see anything. It's nothing special, right? I'm not gonna dig. I'm just gonna do it. We'll see what happens. Should I step back? Oh. Okay. I heard a potion. I'll do it again. What? Oh, levitation. I think your trap failed, over. Okay. You know, it doesn't go through blocks, this skill. Unless you put it on the ground. If you put it on the ground, it would get me. Like, in the floor. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, what is that? That's not, Oh, sneaky false block. What is that? So it's kind of like a transparent block, I guess. And then you can give it a texture. And you can still walk through it. I wonder why the potions didn't go through it then. Yeah, entities go through. Huh. Maybe they just hit the side of the wall? Like, dispensers don't shoot straight down. And it is raised up quite a bit, so maybe it just hit the side. You got unlucky with it. I was AFK in a little hidey hole here, and I think this guy came by and just threw a potion at me. He seemed kind of sad his trap didn't work. Oh, I just got an achievement. Great view from up here. Alright guys, anyways, let's get to doing some stuff here. So we probably should have started in Town Hall this episode, actually, because the current rule changed. It says, suit up, must wear your government-provided suit, and do your intro in F5 selfie mode with a posh accent. So, a couple things about that. A little late for the intro now. But also, I hate, like, they gave everybody a special skin where we're wearing suits. I hate changing my skin in this game. I only did it once when they forced us to, when they introduced the Alex model, and I could not get my settings to save. I had to try so many times before it finally worked. So I'm not doing this. I'm openly defying this rule here, because I already messed up the selfie mode, and I don't know how to speak in a posh accent, so this rule's a nightmare for me. So bring it on, government. Find me, do whatever you want to do. But I'm not doing that. You can't make me. Aha. Alright. Moving on. Let's check our box here. So, new living wage. Alright, 200 bucks from that. We did the 2 jobs last episode, so we get another 200 for that. Oh, come on. Really? Was it the over? Is it because I didn't say over? Because I was pretty good about that. I might have missed it a few times, though. I guess it's fair. It's not a huge fine. So $10? Man. $10. No biggie. Okay, so I think we got to pay fines here. This is my first fine. Do I have to then throw in this too, just so they know? Oh, yeah. Isn't it a beauty? Look at that, guys. Plot 17, our future. Only $1,000 for 11 by 11 area. That's like $8 a block, guys. That's a steal of a deal. And you'll notice it's on this side of the river. There's no bridge to get over there. There's just that one over there, but nobody can find it. So like everything over there is kind of like Bumsville. This is, even though there's not a lot of stores here just yet, I think in the future this is where the land value is going to skyrocket. You got to think of this like Monopoly. Eventually all the territories are going to be sold, right? And then people are going to start reselling them. And this one's going to be worth a lot more than if I buy one over there, because that's like Baltic Avenue, you know. It's garbage. This is more like the purple places. Whatever they were called, I can't remember. Was it St. James? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Monopoly. So I printed up a thing here. This document is a request from person Etho to enter into a legal contract with entity the government for purchase of property plot number 17 at requested price of $1,000. Enclosed is said $1,000. Got to be really technical and legal on this stuff, because they could just turn around and say, hey, there's no documents. We never sold you that after they take my money, you know. We got to make sure. I should probably make a backup of this, actually, now that I think of it. Oh, snap. Okay, anyways. Over at Pandora, Iskel has lowered his prices, I see. And he has also, I think, raised the prices he's buying stuff for. So I'm probably going to have to pay a fine this week, so I kind of need extra money. So I might sell 2 of my epic cases if there's enough money for him to buy them. I took on 2 roguelike dungeons, and we got like 8 commons, 6 rares, and 2 epics. So I'm going to sell 2, and then I'm probably going to crack one open here just for fun. See what we get. Alright, so how does this work? We put it up here. 250, yeah, that's good. So he lowered his prices to 200 to buy. So even if we change our mind to buy it later, it's only a $75 loss. Isn't too bad. Alright, cool. So we got some extra money doing that. Let's open one of these for funsies. Oh, we got a bow. Oh, man. I think it's garbage, guys. Like, total junk. Draw speed, 1.89. Power, 1.6. I grabbed some arrows so we can test it out here. But check out the special ability. Weakens enemies for 1 second on hit. So you knock them back. And then, like, what are the chances he's going to hit you within that 1 second? This is basically useless. It's a wasted spot. and then I don't know. I don't think it's good. Let's try it out though. That's a pretty slow draw speed. Doesn't shoot very far either, does it? I guess it's kind of like a normal bow. Anyways, I wanted to show you around town here too. I don't think I mentioned this, but like these street lights weren't here originally and some other stuff. So Rendog built these. And then Iscal added some garbage cans around the place here, which are pretty cool. And he cleaned up the garbage, although he missed a few spots I noticed. And then recently Scar has added park benches to the city. And this is really cool. He's got pigeons. Isn't that a cool little model for them? With some pigeon poop. Somebody threw some bread to this one. Very good details on that. I liked it. And in the town there's a job posted for making fire hydrants. So if we ever have enough time, we might get around to doing that. But I'm finding it really hard to do all this stuff in the episodes. Like, now I want to build a shop, right? I did make a copy, by the way. We're going to keep the original. What should we do for the shop, too? Like, I know a lot of you said to make a coffee shop. I don't think the other fools are going to go for that. Like, I like the coffee, but that's just me. I don't think it's going to drive in the people, right? We could maybe have coffee as a bonus, like you come in, you get free coffee sort of thing. But what should we actually sell that will actually bring in the money, you know? We got to think about that. All right, everybody. So we are back at base now. We're going to try to do some stuff around here. Maybe a little bit of building. We'll see. But first, I got something to show you. Small addition I did over here. So I got rid of the white wall, and instead, I was thinking about maybe adding a river, and then it's like, what would be more interesting than a river? Because I've done rivers lots of times. So we have a brown putrid wastewater system coming out of Ethocorp. Oh, I fell in! That was not intentional, I swear. I hate when I land in this stuff. It's quicksand. And I don't have a jetpack, so I can't get out. This stuff is actually really nasty. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, so we got some wastewater coming out of here. We just got like clay in the back there. Some more plant life and stuff. And for the first time, we're including some pinks in the builds. So we got some pink leaves up there, which go kind of with the blue, and the blue goes nicely with this color of grass. And then we got all the earth tones, which go nicely with the yellow and orange. So I think our color schemes are kind of working out surprisingly. I'm trying to make the base look very colorful, is one of my goals with this. But anyways, what we want to do here maybe to begin with is start setting up a room or an area here for the gardens we looked into last episode. Probably at most we only need like maybe 3 to 5 of these. I tried them out. They're actually really effective even without fertilizer. So we want to set up an area here, and I'm just thinking like what I wanted to do with it. And one idea I had, because let's see here, let's grab our immersive stuff. We got to set up this pump, right? And we need some water in the area to pump from. And we could keep it all hidden if we wanted to, but I think we'll try to keep it like out in the open and try and make the base work around it, right? So I thought maybe because we got the coral and the guardians and stuff a few episodes ago, we should maybe put them to use somewhere. So I was thinking about building like a fish tank or aquarium back here. Let's just see how this looks with water behind. And then make it look like it has a leak or something and have it spill out into a pond here, and then put the pump in that, and then the gardens next to it or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes here. So is that going to look really bad? You can see through that pretty good, right? I think that'll be okay. So probably in the bottom we'll just fill it with sand, and then we'll put corals and stuff and the guardians in the tank here, and we'll probably get it looking pretty cool. I guess we wouldn't want it right to the bottom. We want to cover up the sand with something, right? It might work actually. Yeah, I don't know. In my head I thought we would just put like a crack in the glass like this and then make it look like it's leaking, and then put a pond over here with the pump in. But Doesn't look quite right, right? What if, this is what I'm worried about, because if we put the pump in the tank itself, that would be probably better, but yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't, the water doesn't fill in the air spaces. And probably not on the piping either, right? Oh, does the piping actually... Well, you can't... Oh, that's interesting. You can't really see the air spaces on the piping. As long as it's not against the glass, probably. Okay, maybe we can get that to work then. Here's something I like to do a lot when I'm building, guys. Just don't straight build the thing. Take a break every so often just to walk around your base and just look at it from a few different angles. You know, how is it going to line up with the other things you built and stuff? So one thing I noticed, like when we go across the bridge here, are we looking at the aquarium as we go across the bridge? Yes, we are. That's good, because we want to see it, right? A little bit of it's going to be obstructed, but I think that's fine. And another thing I noticed, like, we don't want those gardens perfectly lined up with the bridge here. Like, if we crossed this and it was in line with this middle one here, I don't think I'd like that. We want it a bit asymmetrical, right? So I think it's good as it is. And just to add some height variation here, I lowered this room by a block. And as a result, the tank here is up higher, which I kind of like. It makes it feel like it's above us a bit, like it's a reservoir more so than just a tank, you know? Because we want to make it look like we're pumping water out of there and putting it into the gardens. So we got the pump in the back. We have some pipe connected to it, running up to the left there. And I think we'll just try connect these to it then. So I'm going to run pipe up there. So just on the bottom here. I don't know, mix in the different colors. Don't want to spam it too much. Oh, does that not go? We got to bone meal it? Okay. So we got algae, we got some grass. Grass stuff, I think that looks pretty cool. What? Oh, we might have a problem here. So the corals, if it's right next to the glass, it doesn't render the water. So we either need to, like, use a different type of glass, and maybe that'll fix it, or we have to push everything back one more block is another option. Also, I noticed, like, if we put lights in the tank, then you can really see the air spaces around the pipes and stuff. So I think we're going to want to keep it dark, actually, and remove these. Oh, I killed the coral. And also, bone meal doesn't work on the algae, so maybe it just grows on its own? I don't know. It might be stuck at that size, though. Alright, anyways, let's look at one more thing here. I do have some lily pads and stuff. I wonder what those look like from underneath. Oh, that's cool. I think that's good. And they render properly. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. So it's not the glass. It's the coral blocks themselves. They don't render the water. Doesn't that look weird? And water doesn't pass through them either. So that doesn't look too bad. But if we put it here... Yeah, so the water doesn't get rendered. That's the issue. So we got to move them back one more. Oh, snap. Okay, so check it out. Again, the Von Sway way, right? I wasn't really planning this build. I just was building. And at first I tried, like, quartz in the background here, and it like, highlighted the air spaces a lot behind the pipes. So then I tried out prismarine, and of course with prismarine, orange looks really good. So I tried acacia, and then treated wood looks good with acacia, and yeah, I don't know. This is what we got now. So most of our base is pretty nature themed. Is this too much of a contrast to move away from it? I don't know. Let's see what you guys say. I do kind of like it though. So go up with this, come across with that. I think as we add a few more details to this, it's going to look better too. If we can include some green color in this, it'll be nice. How's it at nighttime? I haven't seen it actually. So yeah, with the tank there, it's about as good as I could get it. You can still see a little bit of air spaces. I was trying out this glass at first, but it darkens the tank too much, so I switched back to the clear glass. We'll just have to put maybe some chisel and bits over the white border here, or maybe there's a better clear glass. I just haven't found it yet. That looks like kind of the same, but doesn't have the border that stands out there. I don't like that. Rather than putting the lighting in the back there near the piping and stuff with the air spaces, I put it at the front, and by the time the lighting gets to the back, it's not quite as bad. So I think that's good. I think that's all right. One thing I really like about modded is name tags are actually relatively cheap, so you can actually use them. Instead of getting like 40 emeralds to get one. So now that we got the tank there, let's try put our guardian in and just see how it works out. If he actually swims around or if he dies or what happens. So, oh yeah, I gotta get a name too, right? I got the name tag, but I didn't put a name on it. Let's head over here. I think I'll just do the classic bloopy. Bloopy. Alright, cool. We name him so that he doesn't despawn. Otherwise, like, as soon as we leave the area, he's gone. But if he's got a name, he should stick around. Unless something kills him. Alright. Down you go. Oh. There he is. Bloopy, he's named. Very good. Oh, and he likes me. Okay. Off we go. How's he gonna do? He might get stuck on the pipes and stuff. That's what I'm worried about. Also, possibly he can jump out on those lily pads and then hop out of the tank. Not too sure. He's just kind of chilling there, though. Okay, he moved. That's good. Movement is good. I want more things around the base that are kind of animated. We don't have a lot of stuff like that. So, like, adding a guardian's a good thing. This is kind of staring at us. A little bit creepy, alright. Don't know how we're going to do the power just yet, but we'll probably use the immersive cables and just put them on the top like that. Can you chain them together, or how does that work? I don't use these very much, so I don't have a lot of practice. Like, can you link them like that and then link that to that? No. So you have to attach each one individually. Okay, very good. So I just added a few more details to our build here, guys, and I think it's getting close to done. So we have a bit of a roof to it. Just the leaf thing again. I really like leaves, though. And I love that effect with them slowly falling down like that. I think that's really cool. So that's good. Adds a bit more green to the build as well. So we have green down there, some green at the top, and blue's our other main color with this, and then orange. Three main colors: orange, blue, green. I think that's good. I did cover up the white border and the glass there. We got prismarine around now with chisel and bits. I think that's fine. And in the back here, I thought the wall was kind of plain with the solid black, so I added in some of that blue glass we didn't use. Just did a pattern, kind of like the floor. And some blue glass in the top here. And I figured out the wires too. So if you want to connect them together, you got to use relays. They kind of disappear when you look up too. So you use relays. And I just tested out here with the capacitor bank, and it did power all three of these, so I think that's proper. So we got to run power to the pump in there still, somehow. Oh yeah, and I just added some cobble here, or some stone, and a couple plants around here. Terraformed it a bit better. We got lily pads up here. So I did try connecting the wire through the water, and that worked. So we just got to get power to this. Oh, I'm getting shot. I guess this is supposed to be a relay, though, not a connector. Yeah, so you use relays if you're just passing the power, but you use connectors if it's an input or output to a machine. Alright, but we're kind of running a little low on time this episode, guys, so I did want to goof around a bit with you, too. Do some fun stuff here. So one thing that caught my attention recently here is called the item dropper from OpenBlocks. I think things are disappearing because I got to relog, actually. Because a lot of things are doing it now. Anyways, OpenBlocks, item dropper. Can we put an item into orbit? That's what I want to find out. So this thing works. Basically, it shoots a certain direction, or drops things a certain direction. But then you can crank up the speed. Pew! And it can shoot things really far and really fast if you want. Where did that go even? I don't see it. Oh, I launched it all the way over here. So of course, me always trying to get things into orbit because I think that's fun. I want to see if we can get it to wrap around like a hopper here, an absorption hopper. Because anything you throw at these, it kind of gets sucked in. Oh, does it just pull it in? Oh, it does. It doesn't do any physics on it. Okay, maybe we got to use a vacuum chest then. Ooh, I don't know if I have any ender pearls left. 1 second. How much are they? Hey, there's a free one here. Let's see. $5 each. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll buy 2 more. We should go to the end though, and do some exploring there. Do you gotta click with your hand? Yeah, you do. Okay, let's grab 2. Okay, so we got the vacuum chest here, guys. It took 1 ender pearl to make it, but this is a little bit different than the absorption hopper. It seems like it actually does some physics on. Oh wow, you see that? We actually did an orbit there just by throwing it. So that's what we're trying to achieve with this thing. If we get the speed just right and the distance just right, it should wrap it around maybe once, maybe twice if we're really good with it. And if we can get a cool effect, we might use it in the future for a farm or something. So this is going way too fast. Let's slow that down. Still way too fast. Oh! Oh, you see we got a bit of curve there. Oh. Seems to maybe drop, though, before. Oh, man. That's not too bad. How consistent is it? Looks like it does the same thing every time. So I think what we gotta do is maybe move it 1 more block this way. Whoa, baby! Oh, did you see that? That was amazing. Can we do it again? We can do it again! Yes! Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know if I can ever get it better than that. That's like a double orbit. Doesn't that look cool? We gotta use that for a farm in the future. Excellent. You can't keep it going infinitely, though, because there is friction in the game. But that is pretty cool. I love how it's like up and down, too, as it goes. Yeah, we're definitely using that for something. The only problem is it seems to cause a lot of lag if you keep it running like this. But that just might be the comparator clock I got. I don't know. It's consistent, though. That's really good. And it puts the items in the chest, so it's actually useful for something, right? Oh, it's a bit of a different orbit than I expected. So it goes like that, and then oh, I can't quite follow it. It like goes like that, and then around. That's weird. It's like it gets repelled by this for a little bit. Oh, it's the clock doing it, not the items actually. Yeah, when I shut that off, it's fine. So I gotta find a different type of clock. Alright, well, that's cool. If we head over to loud noises, turn this down. If we head over to the town again, I just heard that they gave me the deed already for our shop. Town hall. So as soon as we come up with an idea for it, maybe next episode we'll start building it. Oh yeah, in my box, right? It's so fast. Like I put the money in, and within 30 minutes they gave it to me. I didn't even tell them. They just did it. It's like they're always watching this government. It's crazy. So we got our deed. What's it say here? Plot 17, deed and title between the government, Fool City, and Etho. Plot 17 has been purchased by Etho on the 9th of July, 2018 for the agreed value of $1,000. Man, they're super legal too. The plot shall be kept in the style of the city, and all maintenance is to be carried out by the owner, Etho, Fine print. It's so fine you can't read it. Oh, no. Sounds legitimate. Always watching. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, I can't go out there. Something's happening. Anyways, I think we're going to wrap up here for today, guys. So thank you for watching. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But until the next episode, hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.